So if you clicked on this video, you want to be authentic. You've gone away from your true values. You feel like you're trying to fit in with everybody else and you lost yourself in the process. You lost yourself trying to fit in with the crowd, trying to be like everybody else. And you realize that this was a problem and you realize that you want to change. And I'm glad you clicked on this video, right? God called you to click on this video because he wants to change your life and he wants to give you the tools to allow you to change your life. And I'm just the vessel who's speaking the truth to you. So I've been in your position. Trust me, I lived an unauthentic life pretty much my whole life up until about a year ago or 2 years ago. I would always try to fit in with the crowd. I would always try to be like everybody else. I would smoke weed because everybody else was smoking weed. I would go party. I would drink alcohol because everybody else was doing that. And I started to just live an unauthentic life, not truly being myself, just fitting in with everybody else. Because I thought I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be the cool guy, right? Everybody wants to be the cool guy, especially in high school when I was in high school. But you don't really realize in the moment that you're damaging yourself, your reputation with your own self, because you're, bending the knee to people's idea of who you truly are. But most people don't truly know who you are. You've been suppressing this because you've been trying to fit in with their narrative, and that's super dangerous, right? Everybody has a perception of you, and everybody's perception of you is going to be different. And if you try to fit in with other people's perception of you, you're going to live an unauthentic life, and that's not going to allow you to enjoy happiness as you should. So like I said, I was exactly like you. I was living an unauthentic life. I was trying to fit in with everybody, but you don't truly find fulfillment in fulfilling other people's dreams for yourself. Take that in, right? So my parents always wanted me to go to college, play college football, maybe even go to the NFL. They thought that college was the answer. College is going to make me a millionaire. College is what I need in my life. And so I was fitting into their narrative. And I got into a place my freshman year of college, so that was like 2-3 years ago, and I felt depressed. I was laying in bed, I was sleeping in all the time, I was smoking weed, I was vaping. I was trying to numb my emotions, which is not the way to go about these things, but I was living somebody else's dream. I was living my dad's dream of me going to the NFL. I was living my family's dream. I was the star of the family. I was the person that was going to make it go to the NFL, and I was trying to fit their narrative, right? And that brought me depression, that brought me sadness, that brought me, I was just lost. I was a lost kid. And when I made the decision to drop out of college, I never was a big advocate of college in the first place. Once I dropped out of college and decided that I was going to take my life in my own hands is when I truly found my purpose. That's when I truly found my willingness to succeed. I truly found what I really wanted to do with my life. I wasn't fitting into their narrative anymore. I didn't care what the social consequences of my decision would bring me, as long as I was living a life that I truly wanted to live, which is very important. What life do you want to live? Where do you want to be in your life? Don't care what your friends are doing. Don't care what your family is telling you to do. What do you want to do with your life? And that's the most important thing. A lot of people try to live lives for other people, but you just got to stop doing that. Stop trying to satisfy everybody. Live your life. It's your life. God gave you consciousness for a reason, and he wants you to use it. Pardon the plane in the background. But this idea that you're going to satisfy everybody by living their lives while you suffer it's a depressing and sad life, right? And many of us live lives like that, and most people live lives like that till they die. And they live with regret, they live with depression because they're sitting on their deathbed wondering why they didn't achieve what they wanted to achieve with their life, why they caved into everybody else's narrative of themselves. And this message of being authentic, of living a life that you truly want to live, is going to free your mind to so many opportunities and possibilities that you have had closed off for so long because you didn't even know this path was viable. You didn't even know this path was truly your calling. You didn't know this path of being alone for a while, of choosing what you want to do with your life was the right way to go until you actually make the step. You have to take risk in your life. You have to take the step and go away from these social norms that everybody's placing on you. This has unlocked levels of my brain that I didn't think was possible, right? I mean, I'm 21, about to turn 22 years old here on Sunday, and I'm just reflecting on my life and reflecting on the amount of progress I've made over the years. And if I didn't actually take a risk, I don't think I'd be where I'm at today. No chance. I don't think I'd be where I'm at today if I didn't take that risk and jump in the deep end and start figuring out life on my own terms. And this message is just to the person who's confused. They're at this crossroad where they could take a left or they could take a right where everybody else goes down. And I think this is a very crucial decision for a lot of people, because a lot of people pick the path that everybody goes on. A lot of people pick the path that everybody predicts for them. Like for me, the biggest thing was just college and deciding for myself that I wanted to live life on my own terms. So I think this video is just reflecting and showing you guys that, you know, living an unauthentic life is only going to lead you down a path of destruction. But living an authentic life that's true to yourself, true to your own values, will lead to fruits, will lead to a better life. You'll be more fulfilled with your life if you just live authentically to yourself and stop caring what everybody else thinks of you, which is an important piece of the puzzle, because if you care what everybody else thinks about you, you're going to change your personalities to appease everybody instead of truly being yourself, right? Like I told myself I didn't want to go out or party anymore, and my friends were trying to get me to go out, and I was like, you know what? I'm fine with staying in. You guys go out and party. I don't care what you guys do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Right? The self-awareness to understand that you guys can do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I don't care what you're going to do. I care what I'm going to do, because I know I'm truly living by my own values. I'm not caving in to peer pressure because I'm living authentically to myself. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like myself. Right? So to the person that's struggling, to the person that's lost in life, I want you to take this video and use it as a reminder, right? A reminder that being authentic will lead you down a path that you will never truly even understand or can comprehend in the moment. You'll be lost for a while, but it's totally worth it, because at the end of it, you're going to be more wise, you're going to be more mature, and you're going to understand the world better when you're truly authentic to yourself, and you'll actually have some happiness in your life. So take this video as some advice from like a big brother advice, and I hope that you guys got some value from this video. I gotta head into work, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and like I say at the end of all my videos, I wish you the best of luck and stay locked in.